Welcome back. So I was in the middle of killing a world boss when suddenly the splash screen for this quest popped up and I couldn't do anything. I almost died. Thank you for that. Anyway, so Realm of Fog and Wind. Go to the alchemy store. You and Venti keep pushing on for the sake of good wine. Cold corners, perilous places, strange sights. Who knows what incidents await the two of you? Even more interestingly, you begin to realize that there is no common understanding of what a Windblume is.
Time for a quick snack. I'll whip one
I
up
thought
in
we
no
knew that
time.
anyway. Oh, very well.
Word.
We're here at Timaeus' alchemy store.
Did you say my name?
Looks like I beat you here.
So, did you do your homework, Timaeus? Paimon wants to hear it.
So sorry. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Timaeus, might I ask how you're progressing?
It's Sucrose. We know Sucrose. Harmless sweetie.
Huh? Traveler and friends. Oh, nice to see you again.
Sucrose has me deciphering an alchemical recipe, but my brain is doing backflips. I just don't understand it.
So, in other words, no progress?
No.
Oh. Now that you mention it, I can't figure it out either. Is alchemy really that mysterious?
But of course! Alchemy is an ancient and mystical discipline. Yet, with the passage of time, those that can be said to have mastered its secrets grow fewer and further between.
Why not just ask the amazing Albedo?
Yes, that was my thinking too. But I believe that Mr. Albedo is still painting on the mountain, and we've got lots of research to do. There's no getting around it.
If you want my opinion, if Mr. Albedo can't figure out this recipe, nobody in Teyvat can. Sucrose, what exactly is this recipe anyway?
It's a Windblume recipe I transcribed from an ancient book. Ooh, what if the Windblume isn't a naturally occurring plant after all, but an alchemical creation?
Oh! Now that's an interesting take on the Windblume conundrum.
You misunderstand. The book doesn't say anything about it being a recipe for a Windblume. The book... Well, actually, it doesn't exactly have the appearance of a book anymore. It's badly damaged and lots of information is missing. Only a few pages of scattered notes from the original volume have survived. That, and a recipe written in some unknown language. The author mentioned in the notes that the recipe was extremely precious. Timaeus and I are completely unable to decipher the content. I know it might seem inconceivable, but something about it being extremely precious made me think of Windblooms.
Huh? But...
That's an act of imagination.
Traveler, if I may be so bold, could you take this recipe to Mr. Albedo?
Mr. Albedo should be at the camp at the foot of the mountain.
Ah, the mountain. Now there's a romantic location.
Windblume, the flower that alchemy made. Sounds exciting! Paimon needs to know the truth. Let's get going. Albedo, here we come.
Oh, very well. I also have enough keys for another hangout event, by the way, and I'm thinking, in terms of hangout event, we'll go with Noel. That's how we say it. Could be Noel. Well, I'm assuming we'll actually hear how she says it as part of that. So anyway, you can go to the campsite near Dragonspine. I can get on the waypoint.
Albedo!
Oh. Traveler and Paimon? And who might this be?
No. What? Cried Prince? No idea.
This is our tone-deaf bard.
Venti will do just fine, but yes, I am a bard.
Greetings. I'm Albedo, the alchemist.
The Windblume Festival is in full swing. People celebrating everywhere. And here you are all by yourself.
See, I like a second option. It's like, must be relaxing to be away from it all. That sort of idea of like, yeah, it gets quite busy. Some people just want to get away from that and have a sort of like more quiet atmosphere. It's like, must be lonely? I don't agree, but...
Well, with the Windblume Festival in full swing, as you say, why would you be out here looking for me?
We're helping Sucrose. Sucrose gave us some paper. She says there's a Windblume recipe from an ancient text on it. Neither she nor Timaeus can understand it, so we came looking for you.
A Windblume recipe?
Yeah.
I see. This is an ancient language. It's no wonder Sucrose and Timaeus couldn't decipher it. Even so, I don't believe this is a recipe for a Windblume.
So what could it be?
I could only guess, I'm afraid. In order to reach a conclusion, we'll need to see the real thing. Sadly, my hands are full right now. But I can give you a list of ingredients, if you'd like to go gathering.
I'll give the materials. It's like I assume I've got them then.
Okay, job done.
Great work. Let's have a look, shall we? Seems we have everything we need. Now for the alchemical process. This shouldn't take long. There we have it.
Is this the Windblume that Sucrose was talking about?
Smells familiar.
It's just a sweet flower.
Have a closer look. Are you sure it's the same as other sweet flowers?
Now that you mention it, why is this sweet flower so big?
So this is the Windblume created by following this ancient recipe. It really does make me think of Sucrose.
It does seem like something she would like.
Do sweet flowers this size even count as sweet flowers anymore?
I can say with certainty that yes, they do. Their essence is the same.
But Sucrose said that she transcribed the recipe from an ancient book. Could it be that there were sweet flowers around even in ancient times?
There were indeed sweet flowers in antiquity. This species has a long history.
Seriously? Have sweet flowers really existed all that time?
Yes.
Whoa!
Definitely something that Sucrose would like. I mean, sweet, Sucrose, come on now.
Well then, I must head further into the mountain. I still have painting to do. Perhaps you could pass this on? Traveler, enjoy the celebrations.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Sucrose, we've got something for you.
Oh, you're back.
Timaeus, how's that homework coming along?
Did you get the Windblume? Let me see, let me see.
Here's the flower he created, but Albedo said it's
It's just like the Windblume in my dreams.
It's just a sweet flower.
No, hear me out. This is a perfect specimen from an ancient recipe. I saw it in my dreams. The Tetratanic sweet flower.
The what now?
The seeds of the Tetratanic sweet flower are 4 times bigger than those of ordinary sweet flowers. And the sweet flowers that grow from them are, well, Tetratanic sweet flowers. Bigger, stronger, sweeter, and more beautiful. A perfect Teyvat species. Oh, and not to mention that the recipe comes from remote antiquity. A perfect, magnificent flower from the far-flung past. Whatever people say, this is my Windblume.
Aw, it's kind of sweet.
Sucrose is... consistently Sucrose.
I must go and source some nutrients for my Windblume. Bye for now.
Who knew alchemy could generate such enthusiasm? Now, Timaeus, your homework?
Just finished, sir. Here.
Ooh, here we go. Paimon's favorite part.
Timaeus, may I recite it?
You're gonna read it out loud?
Don't be embarrassed. Here we go. Hand in hand with you before the furnace, the flames fail to rise, for they are burning in my heart.
Wow. Sounds so romantic. And you even tailored it to your profession. Great job.
Truly, a masterpiece beyond all expectation, Timaeus. You're a natural.
Really? Wow! I had no idea that someone like me could write love poems of any merit. It must have been Professor Venti's excellent guidance. Professor, as soon as I'm done here, I'll sort out my tuition fee.
Music to my ears. Now, that's job satisfaction. And I guess that's everyone's homework collected, no?
Aren't we missing someone?
Who could that be?
Oh, where did Bennet run off to?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, in the last set, like, he just disappeared after that quest. It was like, wait, where did Benny go?
Barbara, we need to ask you something.
Traveler, Paimon, Mr. Bard! Something terrible's happened! Bennet's gone missing!
Missing? You mean he hasn't returned after leaving that day?
Yes! What if he's in danger? We have no idea where he is!
The Thousand Winds Temple.
Huh? Rosaria?
With you all in the cathedral shouting at the top of your lungs, I could hear everything you were saying.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. He said something like, I've got it! The Thousand Winds Temple!
There's no time to lose. Let's head to the temple and investigate.
He's been there this entire time?
No trace of Bennet anywhere. What's that over there?
Forces? Freezer, someone's coming! Maybe they're here to save us!
Traveler, keep your eyes peeled for enemies.
Where is he, though? That's the thing, I was too busy... Oh, is he over there? I'm just too curious about what's going on. Oh. Well, look who's with him. Got a little razor thing going on.
Race you!
Anyway,
Race you!
let's kill this guy.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Eyes on me!
Oh, go, get out of there, get out of there, go.
Stand clear!
Eat this!
Where's my loot? That's just not fair at all. Should at least still give me loot.
Ah, we're here! Bennet, we've come to the rescue! Whoa, this cell has 2 sections.
See what I mean? Even they're surprised by this crazy cell.
Lucky you two got locked on opposite sides.
Oh, what a superior design. And presumably an ancient mechanism is involved somehow.
There's gotta be a mechanism around here someplace. Quick, go look for it.
Stomach rumbling.
You just ate the apple from my bag.
You two seem to have adjusted well to life in prison. We can leave you here if you like.
No, not funny. I'm begging you, all right? Please, find the mechanism.
Oh dear, Bennet. Where's the mechanism? Oh. That was easy.
And open sesame.
Freedom at last.
Mechanism 1, Bennet 0.
Very unexpected.
I wouldn't call it unexpected. This was just a normal day for me.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It wasn't even your fault.
So, let's hear the story.
Wait, what happened with that letter?
Oh, it was just a false alarm. Turns out some fans just wanted to get her attention so they could get a gift to her.
What the? That's terrible. What kind of a person does that? I've been locked up here a whole day thanks to them.
Sorry.
Don't be, Razor. I didn't mean... Like I said, there's nothing to apologize for. It was my fault for being so hasty in the first place. I rushed off without giving the map a proper look and ended up in the complete wrong location. After I left the cathedral, I came straight to the area around the Thousand Winds Temple. But there were monsters everywhere, not to mention ruin guards. You know, those huge things. I guess you've seen them before. But as a first-rate adventurer, I was able to rely on my wits to evade them. Then I got to the temple itself. The moment I arrived here, I heard a monster's roar.
Well, Paimon's guessed the ending already.
I remember thinking it must be some villainous trap that the perpetrator had set for us. But was Bennet the Adventurer, leader of Benny's adventure team, about to back down? No way! So I charged straight in! That's when I found him inside.
Razor, what were you doing at the Thousand Winds Temple?
Wolvendom. Many hunters. Too noisy, so I leave.
So, you came all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple, then what? You were trapped by the mechanism?
Turns out it was no ordinary cell, what with the inner and outer sections. Of course, when I saw that Razor had been trapped inside, I had to rescue him. Then, all of a sudden, there was a huge crash as the other cell door came down.
Yep, just as Paimon expected.
Anyway, why did you come to the Thousand Winds Temple?
Bennet, did you forget about your homework? I'm ready to collect my tuition fee once I've corrected it, of course.
Oh, the love poem! Of course I didn't forget! It's not like I had much else to do, being stuck in this cell all day and all night. So at some point, I just started working on it. It's all finished now. Even Razor reviewed it.
Oh, yeah? Razor, how did he do?
Don't understand words, but feel warm, tingly, like wolfhook thorn.
Bennet, may I recite your work?
Oh, sure. A taste of Bennet's wordsmanship.
Yay! A round of applause for Bennet.
You and the Mare Javari, so close and yet so far. One at the edge of the world, the other in the center of my heart. Wolfhook and Dandelion, my Windblume offering to you.
Wolfhook?
Yeah, not bad, right?
It's definitely your style.
Full of adventurous spirit. Or guild spirit.
Marvelous work! Unpretentious and honest, sincere and evocative.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Bennet did good poem.
Thanks to you too, Razor.
Congratulations! Nice job! Still, Wolfhook and Dandelion, can they both be Windblooms?
Oh, that was Razor's edition. I asked him, what do you think the Windblume is? Wolfhook was his answer.
Yes, wolfhook, good.
So, even berries count now?
A novel take indeed.
I'm so happy. Today was lucky. Getting rescued against the odds, receiving praise for my poem. Brilliant! Sir, as soon as we're back in Mondstadt, I'll buy you some wine.
Bennett's pretty easy to please.
That's not quite it. I'm always so unlucky, so I'll take what I can get.
Yes, but in future, be careful.
Hey, you should talk.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. All the poems from the Fast Track class have now been collected.
Great!
So to celebrate, let's go to the tavern and have a drink.
I'm afraid Razor and I have to be going. He said he knows of some relatively unknown areas worth exploring and wants to show them to me. Have a great time, though.
Oh, we shall. In regards to what the Windblume is, by the way, I'm very much like of the idea. It's like, well, what grows around here, especially this area in the Windrise, but also grows over here at Old Mondstadt, where Storm Terror's lair is. What grows predominantly in both locations? I feel then you'd have your answer.
Hey, Charles, it's us!
Welcome. Have a seat wherever you like.
Master Diluc?
Oh, I was about to finish this drink and go looking for you. But you've done the hard part for me.
It sure is lively in here.
It is the Windblume Festival after all. No one in Mondstadt who has the time and mora is going to miss out on a trip to the tavern. Traveler, will you have a drink?
Tripled up.
No pressure. It's not a requirement. Soaking up the festival atmosphere is the most important thing. Master Jean wanted me to pass along this message. You've been chosen as this year's Windblume Star. Quite the honor.
Windblume Star?
The Windblume Star is one of Mondstadt's greatest honors, normally only bestowed upon those who have made enormous sacrifices for Mondstadt, or who have truly proven themselves over the Windblume Festival period.
Since arriving in Mondstadt, you have offered invaluable support to its people. This is their way of saying thank you.
I know you will receive it gracefully. Oh yes, and another thing. The Windblume Star must attend the Windblume ceremony together with the acting Grand Master. During the ceremony, you will represent the people of Mondstadt in making a Windblume offering to the Animo Archon Barbados.
But which Windblume are you talking about?
A good question. Diluc, care to explain?
Passing on messages and deliberating over ceremonial details. Sounds more like your line of work, Kaya.
No sense of humor. Traveler, the Windblume is always chosen by the Windblume Star, so the flower offered to the Animo Archon for this year's celebrations is entirely up to you.
Whoa, no pressure, huh?
Hey, where's the bartender? How come Master Diluc's mixing the drinks?
If it's Charles you're after, he's out on delivery.
And who is most directly responsible for creating the demand for an alcohol delivery service at this time of year in the first place?
I see. So, what do you make of Master Diluc's mixing ability?
Why don't we ask the formidable Sister Rosaria? What do you think?
He's not bad.
Formidable? Did you guys have a fight?
I'd call it a misunderstanding. I caught sight of a suspicious figure hurtling by the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Fortunately, I discovered in good time that it was Miss Rosaria, and stayed my hand.
Aha! So the suspicious figure that day was Rosaria all along!
Folks in Mondstadt are on edge with you constantly on the prowl. You're no ordinary sister, that's for sure.
Allow me to return the compliment, good Master Diluc. You're hardly a run-of-the-mill businessman yourself.
My, such a formidable wit, too. But really, is there any here among us today who can't be said to possess a talent or two? Even the celebrated honorary knight has graced us with their presence tonight. Truly, a good day for a drink.
Well said. So, Kaya, about that tuition fee?
Please collect the goods from Diluc. 3 bottles, as promised. They didn't come cheap.
The better the wine, the higher the price. Just economics.
How are you enjoying the Windblume Festival, Traveler?
It's a fun time.
That's good to hear.
A toast, everyone, to a happy Windblume Festival and the free people of Mondstadt. Cheers.
Cheers! What a festival! Now, this won't drink itself.
Tone-deaf bard, spare a thought for other people. Paimon's looking for good food, not just good drink.
Oh, leave the tavern. I expected it to just be... that was it. Felt like the ending, didn't it? Is this going to be like a prelude for what's to come in Act 4? No, it's just going to end. Okay. So that was the ending. It just felt strange. Like, that felt like the natural ending, and then it just didn't. Right, so anyway, as we did it last time, let's see the quest with the festival anecdotes here. So we got Act 3, The Sound of Discord. Look for Vile. Vile has caught wind of some concerning news and would like you to go and investigate. Why, if it isn't the Traveller, we meet again. How are you finding the city's atmosphere? It's pretty good. And it's good that you think so. Still, this might not quite fit in with a festive mood, but perhaps you might be able to help me with something related to the festival. Well, more accurately, that gentleman would like your help in this matter. What people didn't go around asking of us to do stuff during the Windblume festival. Don't fret. This request does not fall within the usual strictures of the festival. As you've surely noticed, the Windblume festival is a most busy time. People come and go, hustle and bustle. Almost everyone's completely immersed in the festive mood. The knights will be too busy maintaining order to pay any attention to anything else. Defenseless crowds, overworked knights. To one such as the treasure hoarders, this must surely be a great opportunity. According to intelligence from that gentleman, some treasure hoarders have already infiltrated the city in all the hubbub, and are certainly amidst the shops pretending to enjoy the festival, when they are simply laying the groundwork for future operations. If the knights begin a large-scale search now, they will not only alert the treasure hoarders, but also ruin the atmosphere. Yet we cannot leave these criminals be. And that's where I come in. Of course, that gentleman specifically asked for you in this case too. According to him, you're the best person for the job. Alright then, let's go to the heart of things. According to the intelligence that I've gathered, the infiltrating treasure hoarders all carry a pouch to help identify each other, and will use a code to confirm their comrades' identities. When the wind blows the flowers about, that's when bystanders should watch out. Pretty easy to remember. Those who can recite this code would be our infiltrators. We should be able to get a location of their hideout base from them. Once you have that intel in hand, please take the opportunity to take care of all of them. And the knights can't help with this? Why, they must be at their wits' end trying to maintain order during the festival. At times like these, it's the duty of concerned citizens to share the load a little. Well, we're counting on you, honorary knight. Don't count on me. Look for the suspicious person with the package. I mean, suspicious citizen right here. Wonderful, this place is positively bustling. When the wind blows the flowers about... That's when bystanders should watch out. Ah, so you're one of ours. You're just in time. Got my eyes on a pair of careless little lovebirds. I'd say we go get some more, eh? You attract their attention and I'll cut their purses. Once we've got them, let's head back to the Windrise to meet up with the rest. Wonder how they're doing. Oh, sure. You're just going to have to go on a little trip with me first. Eh? Hey, you ain't a treasure hoarder. Who are you? Just a friendly neighborhood knight. Oh dear. Well, guess that's one guy in knight custody. But Paimon wonders how they got here so fast. Well, I guess that's not too important. Didn't he say that they were going to meet up at Windrise? Whoa. Let's go check it out.
That was below par.
We'll make short work of them. How goes the matter of the treasure hoarders? They won't be giving us any trouble. Dead. Ah, as expected of the honorary knight. Well done. You did well chatting that treasure hoarder up previously as well. As expected of the one that gentleman has his eye on. Excuse me, have you been watching us this whole time? Why, of course. How else was I going to call the knights over in the nick of time, All in all, thank you for your help. Please take these and don't be shy about it. These are funds that our dear gentleman set aside for me to use. I'll see you around then. Have a nice day. Okay, well we got some lovely stuff there. A gentleman. Alright, so festive anecdotes. Act 3. Adventures in Windblume. Talk to Iris. Iris, who has set up a shop at the Dragon's Spine base camp, seems to want some help. Something the matter? Did you come here to see the sights, or did that boy Cyrus send you here on some commission? Well, whatever your reason for being here may be, stay on your guard at all times. So, about your commission. Saw my commission and came running, did you? Well, I do have something that I need your help with. Specifically, I'd like you to take pictures of 2 places on Dragonspine. I'll mark the exact locations for you on your map. As for compensation, I'll make sure you're paid as per the Adventurers Guild rules. About it, will you take the commission? Why do you need to take pictures in these 2 spots? Well, this has to do with Cyrus, ultimately. He asked me previously to get him some of Dragonspine's specialities. Said he wanted to use them as part of a recruitment drive during the Windblume Festival. Well, now's the festival period, but he hasn't contacted me at all. Must be busy, I suppose. Now that I mention it, he is at that age, isn't he? Should be busy with the festival. Think he might be way too old for that by now. Really? I don't really get that feeling. In fact... never mind. Let's not get into that right now. So far, I've collected some ores and put together some topographical charts and monster reports. I'd like some photos of scenic spots in Dragonspine to go with them. So, Traveller, would you mind helping me go up Dragonspine to take pictures of those 2 spots? You can count on me. Great. I'll leave it in your hands then. I've marked the 2 places out on your map. Just head there and come back once you're done. Not going to the city to see how things are going. It's a little too much for me. I personally prefer how things are here. That's what I wanted. I've got quite a lot on my plate to boot, so I doubt I can go at the moment. I've marked the most scenic spots on your map. Just head there and come back once you're done. Looks like we can see this tree really well from here. Let's take a picture. I should have to use my camera, which I have to actually equip. Okay, if the cameras aren't working, let's try... Even though it's pretty much the same thing. Like, there you go. That it? Yes. We can see the Statue of the Seven from here. Let's take a picture around here. Alright. Lovely. Oh, you're done already? Sure am. Thanks for your hard work. I've got the package I intended to send to that boy ready as well. Would you mind delivering it to him? I'll have your payment ready once you're done, so do remember to come back here. Not sure if this will be enough for him to use, but if he's recruiting, monster records and ore should pack the biggest punch. This recruitment drive doesn't look like it'll be any good at all. Special delivery from Iris. Oh, she sent me something. Alright, that's right. I did ask her before, but I wound up forgetting. What happened to enjoying the Windblume Festival? The Windblume Festival? No, I haven't had any time for that. Our previous recruitment program is obsolete. I'm busy coming up with a new one. Let me see what Iris sent me. Ores? Ores? No, that's no use. Young people these days couldn't be bothered with this stuff. Maps? Ugh. It'll be useful for the guild members, alright, but I don't think that it's any good for recruitment. Notes concerning monsters. Well, we should make some extra copies for our adventures. But forget using it to attract new people. What's this? These 2 photos are pretty good. Beautiful scenery. And it looks safe, too. This will catch someone's eye, that's for sure. Why are you picking this? Looks like he's thrown out the ones actually related to adventuring. You don't understand the state the guild's in. Nowadays, young people aren't interested in things like monsters, ores, or topographical maps anymore. If you want to get the modern youngsters' attention, you need to give them something they can use. It's the Windblume Festival now, see? And these young folks are definitely spoiling for all sorts of unique but not necessarily dangerous ways of displaying their charm. Adventuring in Dragonspine is one such thing they can do. It's quite cold there, it's dangerous. If the photos interest them, they might come to the guild to ask about them, and then they might join the guild. And even if they don't join, well, some extra commissions would be nice. What's more, if you look at these two drawings, they're both positioned next to the main road. As long as you're careful, you shouldn't be in any danger. We're barely scraping the bottom of the barrel, aren't we? Well, this is how things are. I wouldn't do this if we had any other ideas we could use. If you don't believe me, why don't you take these two photos and show them to some people? First, tell them that we're recruiting, then show these two photos as recruitment material. You'll see why I had to come up with this idea in no time at all. Hey there, amigo! Would you like to hear my latest composition? About the Adventurers Guild recruitment? Adventurers Guild recruitment? Lol siento? I'm not interested in such things. Running around like a headless chicken is of no use to a bard. Besides, in the city of Mondstadt, surely the Knights of Havonians constitute better source material for composing an epic. Lol siento? I'm not interested in the Adventurers Guild recruitment. Rescuing cats isn't great songwriting material. Here's the recruitment material. Is this Dragonspine? Que Vista Magnifica. Perhaps a spot of sightseeing would give me new flourishes of inspiration. It doesn't look too dangerous. I'll pass by the guild later and have a word. Even if I don't sign up, I'm sure I could hire an adventurer to escort me. A tour of Dragonspine. Can hardly wait. Oh, can I help you? I was just about to start a tune. About the Adventurers Guild recruitment. Oh, that. I did see a notice, but it doesn't interest me. I can protect Mondstadt with my song. I don't need to become an adventurer. But the majority of commissions are odd jobs. Don't see how it would benefit me. Sorry, I will politely decline, but thank you for thinking of me. Here's the recruitment material. That looks like Dragonspine. Statue of the Seven surrounded by snow. Such a striking image. So this must be quite an altitude. People say that you can see for miles around up there. That my voice could carry over much further distances. I'll go and ask the guild a little later. I'm sure I saw something about adventurers for hire. I had no idea that adventurers went to such places. Fascinating. How did it go? Did you manage to gauge how everyone feels? I did. Oh dear. You see what I mean. That's the way things are. Gotten used to it by now. I don't care how we do it, but so long as we find a method that brings results, I'll thank the Archons. I guess you'll be heading back to Dragonspine soon to report in with Iris. Do me a favor and deliver this letter to her. She'll definitely want to know about the situation of late here at the guild. Thank you. I hope we get some new recruits this time. But will the type of person who responds to this kind of marketing tactic be reliable adventurer material? You're back! What took you so long? I bet Cyrus got you to run some extra errands. I helped him make a few inquiries. Just what is that boy up to now? Oh! A letter. This letter talks about the recent state of the guild. Doesn't feel like a short read. Seems like he has been busy after all, even during the Windblume Festival. Still, if he is working so hard, it's about time the Mondstadt Adventurers Guild recruited some new members. Once we have enough recruits, he should be able to delegate the smaller matters to others and come adventuring with me again. That would be nice. I'll give this a good read, but seeing as Cyrus added to your workload, I'd be remiss if I didn't factor in an extra payment. Here you go. Thanks for your hard work. There we go. Right, so obviously we're going to end this part here, and I was saying that we're going to do Noelle's, but I'm thinking because we've had more interactions with Barbara, like out of all four here, like Bennet was the obvious choice because, you know, he's part of the group. But Barb's, we've spoken to her quite a bit. She's connected to Jean and all that type of stuff, so it's like, yeah, I think we'll actually do her hangout event in the next part. So we shall see then. Ta-ta. For now.